rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20, and we're back with more Keeper RL Alpha 19, and my voice is almost 100% back. There's a couple high-pitched notes I still can't hit, but I don't think any of them will be coming into play in this episode. We'll see if I laugh or I say something very strange and it sounds all crackly like this. Then that's just because I threw my voice out and I apologize. But we are under attack by the humans of Diatoga. I don't know. Diatoga ZHD. How do you pronounce ZHD? I don't know how you do that. But we're under attack by them and their ridiculous pronunciation. So we're going to take our head vampire, who decided to name himself Dragomir, which is a lovely name, by the way. And we're just going to come over here. And I'm wondering if a little trap system of webs and piles of equipment that we can launch at people are not going to work out. So we'll just sit here in the edge of the eye, hitting the space bar many of times. To wait for them to break down the door like they have. If we wait a few more moments, they might come into range, and then we can hit Alt and the direction button to shoot arrows at these assholes for coming down our hall. Fuck you guys, and not knowing the arts of range. I'm gonna use a spell. I just did it. It'll sound like it happened in post. I used a spell to increase my dexterity. Next, I'd want to increase my strength, because I'm coming face to face with this warrior of level 18.33, strength of 34, and defense of 31. My stats are overall better, but I'd like to increase my strength to try to deal with him. But more so, I'd like to survive, so let's increase my defense so that I can deal with him, and strength so that I can break him, haste myself so that I can have twice as many turns as him. And should we make ourselves invisible, or should we just stun him? Because there's a guy right behind him, I think we should just make ourselves invisible. Oh no, where'd the vampire go? Oh no, I'm being cut by who knows what. Now I'm dead. What a sad fate for me. Invisible vampire goes out into the outskirts of our area since we've reached the first 13 steps of night. Not too much of night, but enough night for our vampire to go out here, at least invisible, and take a look at things. I'm pretty sure he survived because it's night, but he could have survived because of his invisibility. The sunlight kills him, but being night, I believe that we're lit by moonlight at this point. So I believe everybody was killed by the vampire, and we're safe from the humans of I don't know. A lot of the names in this game don't make a whole hell of a lot of sense to me. And I'm not entirely sure if it's just because they're randomly generated series of alphabet letters, or if it's the fact that this game is being released from, I'm not entirely sure where. Not in the US of A. It is being released in Europe of somewhere. Possibly even Asia. I'm pretty sure Europe of somewhere. I guess I need to research that more to understand Europe of where. But yeah, I don't think those American idioms would make it in here. In the meantime, let us take our imps and fetch the bodies. You guys are already fetching those bodies. Fetch that body. You guys are fetching all that. Yeah, do it. Do it. Succubuses should be having mad relations with vampires, because succubuses wait until anybody's asleep before they go and try to make relations with them. And the only people in our entire community that we've allowed the ability to sleep are vampires. So if anybody else is sleeping with succubuses other than the vampires, succubi? Not sure. Succubuses, succubi, other than the vampires, it is entirely scandalous and needs to be put to an end now by our keeper, who is training and is now level 9, which is not a high enough level to command any authority whatsoever. Lovely. Alright, so we can come here and gather some allies. Come here and gather some allies. One of which is the one that requires flight or teleportation. I believe is this northern one. The southern one, I think, was some greenskins. I.e. orcs. And ogres, but the terminology for greenskins in this generally means orcs. Although it can be used, at least in previous alpha terms, for orcs. It hasn't been in a while. So let's call it orcs. I feel like I may have misspoke there. I hope you understand what I mean. And then we could go fight these tree spirits over here, because they're a bunch of garbage. I kind of want to leave these warriors be. There's no extreme point in killing them. And leaving them alive leaves them the possibility of gathering forces, attacking me with said forces. Said forces come to me with both equipment and gold in hand, and that could be a reliable, reoccurring source of gold, so long as I never attack them. Now we could go over here and deal with the stoner, retired keeper. Not entirely sure what we have to deal with over there. All I know is that it's going to be less difficult than the Keeper of Pie. Now, I believe Stoner is actually player-made, while Keeper of Pie is dev-made. There are a few dev-made dungeons, and it's not immediately discernible whether a dungeon is dev or person, but I feel like within a certain amount of deliberation, one can determine whether it's dev or player. And I believe Stoner is a player who don't give a shit. He won on the easy route of things. And the Keeper of Pie is dev, and that's a fun keeper for us to try to battle. In the meantime, I think I'd like to go see what we got going on with the bottom allies, because I think those are just some greenskins. So we'll take our main guy in the middle of the night, of course, down here, to try to take a look at what's going on here. This doesn't look like greenskin brethren. This looks like dwarven garbage. What is going on with this dwarven garbage? Oh, rats. Whatever. Rats can do what they want with me. Dwarven garbage is met with dwarven garbage. What do you want? I'll cut you. I don't care. I'm gonna take all of your money. What you want, shopkeeper? I'll shoot you with an arrow in the face. Don't even get near me. I'll shoot you until you're dead. I'm taking all of your money. I don't care. I don't care where you came from, where you spawned. I got a +6 chainmail. This is better than this. Got +2 helmet, so I'll drop that +1. I don't care. Give an arrow. I'd like to know. I say I don't care a lot, and it feels kind of presumptuous. I feel like I don't care in the 90 sense of, man, everything has an out for me, and what the hell am I supposed to do other than I don't care? I'm just a punk 90s kid yelling I don't care at anything, so don't mind me when I yell I don't care. You're our greenskin brethren. Who wants to come with me? Who wants to come with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 greenskin brethren, all outfitted to the minimal requirements for our endeavor. Would any of you like to join me, or shall I slaughter you all? Let's find out. Jumping back here. Do we now? No. Do we now? I have the opportunity to recruit from you guys? No? No possible opportunity? You guys just want to be broken and dickish? I could go deal with some gnomes. I could go deal with a giant spider. I could even go deal with a stoner. But a bunch of greenskins pretending to be on my side when they really don't give a shit. You know, there's a lot of things I stand for. I even stand for myself hitting the wrong button and having to control the same vampire 2 times as I accidentally hit the button to release his custody, thinking that it's the one for traveling between areas, making a mistake. But I'll grab him back, and I will go with the vampire. And these greenskins claim they want to be my friend. Yet, no matter what I do, they will do nothing to join my forces. I was willing to offer them money, like the non-question mark greenskins. But these greenskins, orcs, if you don't want to get derogative, have refuted my offer. And thus, I come here, not with open arms, but with all of the murder. Oh, I don't give a shit who you are, Greenskin. I'm gonna swiftly destroy you. You are critically wounded, you green piece of shit. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna haste, I'm gonna dexterity, I'm gonna fast, I'm gonna be on defensive, I'm gonna be invisible. What do you want? Invisible cuts. Invisible cuts. You don't know where this murder is coming from. I can just sit here and pick different arrow directions to push and murder your whole entire civilization, you pieces of broken shit. All you had to do was accept to join me. I wouldn't have even paid to have you guys join me. You're a bunch of orcs. The hell do I want you for? But the fact that you wouldn't give me that meant you had to die. Now home we go. From here, we can take a look at the various places we can go. Unfortunately, we don't really increase our parameter much by killing those orcs. But, you know what? Let's take our vampire. We got 941 ticks left to go. Dragomir, level 27. Let us go and travel to the spiders of nothingness. And I say of nothingness because at level 27, with a vampire with his full complement of spells, should be able to destroy some spiders. Why am I at my home place? I thought I said go to some spiders. Now I'm at some spiders. Okay. Perhaps it was my own undoing there, but I feel like I tried to go to spiders and it sent me home. I guess in post I'll check out and see if I made any glaring mistakes on how I sent myself to home. Oh, giant spider. Shit. I thought I had spells ready. I do not. 150 turns before invisible is available. Well, I guess I should have checked that before I walked into the cavern. Luckily, the giant spider, for whatever coded AI reasons, doesn't want to follow me out of this cavern after I walk in. And I can just waste time until my spells will reactivate. I'm invisible. Oh, I'm so invisible. How strong are you? 45, 35? Guess what? I'm invisible. And I don't care. 2 slices. The giant spider is destroyed. Can I take its body? No, its body is too heavy for you. No, I got stuck in the web while I'm all invisible and shit and fast. I can't escape it. It's so garbage. And that web right there is just effective as the web traps that you can create in your own keep. Note, any person that gets caught up in a web like that will result in an equivalent amount of being upset. Why is there a dwarf back here? There's a dwarf. Hold on. Processing. Okay. So there was 2 dwarfs. 2 dwarf colonies, and a gnome colony on my home area. Okay, so this notes that there is, in the home area of the giant spider, which we defeated, without any sort of underlings, it was just one giant spider, no sort of spider colony, quote unquote. just one, we beat the spider and connected to his cavern. Our dwarves okay. The realist in me says, what the fuck is going on? The coder in me can understand, and I think we just need to let the dev know about a little coding situation in which unrealistic situations are happening. To which I sit here and go, what the fuck? Why are there dwarves living behind this spider? That doesn't make any logical sense. Let's murder them. Murder, murder, murder. I'm going to take all of your money. All of it. It's kind of cool that there are a bunch of dwarves here, because I didn't expect to get any money out of this. Who else wants to die? You want to die? I'm coming after you. You want to die too? I'm going to murder you. I don't even need to be invisible. I'm so strong. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to come through here, and I'm going to pick up this everything. I don't give a shit. I'm overloaded, and I'm done. Is there anything else here? Why is it connected to the back of the spider hole? I'm not that upset. I understand coding. I understand coding and trials and tribulations. It's probably a scenario in which the developer didn't realize would happen. It makes much more sense in many other scenarios to attach the dwellings of, let's call them civilian creatures. Just let these guys go while I talk. Civilian creatures to the backs of caves of other things. So let's say we're going to check out some. No, every scenario I come up with that I can think of. I love the developer. Every scenario I can come up with that I can think of this instance is poorly implemented, and I have no choice but to contact the developer and let them know that this seems silly. It's a very small, inconvenient thing, but in the grand scheme of things with the game they're trying to develop, I'd be willing to make that stretch and say it's a problem. It's probably not a vast problem, but it's a minor problem. I'm certain they don't want things like small developments appearing behind neutral enemy territories. But on that note, procedural development causes for all sorts of little stuff like that. So now we're at a black screen. I guess that's the end of this. I'll see you next time. Bye.